You do know there's absolutely a wrong and right place to have your money, right? If not, today I'm going over the accounts that actually grow your money and what to avoid so banks don't eat it alive with trash interest rates and sneaky fees. Most people keep their house fund in one of three places: their checking account because it's easy, Cash App or Venmo until they move it later, and the deceptive one, a savings account at their main bank because they think they're earning interest. But let's break that down. A typical savings account at a big bank only earns about 0.01% interest. That's $10 on a $100,000 fund. Meanwhile, inflation is eating away 3 to 4% of your money's value every year. So not only are you not earning that 0.01%, your money's not even sitting safely. It's shrinking. And your bank, they're lending out your money and earning 25 to 30% on it. Meanwhile, they're throwing you pennies. You work too hard to let that happen. If you're saving for a house, you need your money liquid so you can access it fast, safe meaning there's no market risk, and earning 4 to 5% APY at least. Right now, there's so many high yield savings accounts paying 4 to 5% interest with no market risk. Let's do the math. If you saved $45,000 and you leave it in a basic savings account, you'll earn $4.50 after 1 year. But move it to a high yield savings account, earning 4.5%, and you'll earn $2,025 after a year, just from putting your money in the right place. How many hours of overtime would it take you to earn $2,025? 20 hours? 40 hours? All while you can earn it without lifting a finger. That interest alone could cover your appraisal, your inspection, your moving costs, or even your home insurance. No side hustle, no overtime, just being smart with what you already have. When choosing your account, look for no monthly fees, no minimum balance, FDIC insurance, and fast transfers. About 1 to 2 days is pretty normal. Personally, I used Discover and I still use it for my emergency fund today. It's simple, it earns well, and it's easy to track. Money market accounts can also work if they're structured correctly. They have to function like a high yield savings accounts. And some of the pros are debit card access or check writing, and they're pretty competitive with their interest rates. But some MMAs invest in short-term securities. So if the market dips, so can your balance. And if you're within 6 to 12 months of buying, you can't afford a surprise like that. If you do end up going this route, make sure your account is FDIC insured, not market linked, and behaves like a traditional savings account. Honestly though, for most people, a regular high yield savings account is simpler and safer. But I think it's important that you know your options. Now, these are hard no's. The stock market. Even index funds can drop 10 to 15% in any month. This is not a place to grow short-term savings. Stocks are a long game. Your house fund is a savings goal, not investment money to play with. Crypto or fintech apps. There's no FDIC protection. Transfers can take days. And some platforms make it so hard to get your money when you need it. I mean, honestly, I shouldn't have to go into much more detail why this is a horrible idea to be storing your housing fund. And of course, your checking account. It's too easy to dip into. There's no growth, and it just sends your brain the wrong message. It tells you that this money is available to spend. Separate it, protect it, and let it grow. You might be thinking, why does this all even matter? Who cares where I keep my money as long as I'm saving it? Let me explain. When we found our dream home, it was turnkey ready, the perfect neighborhood, the one we knew was just right for us. We got pre-approved, made an offer, even won a bidding war against an investor. We were ready. We were locked in. Then my husband tells me that his portion of the down payment was in a stock account that would take 7 days to transfer. You said what now? Y'all, I had just convinced the buyer to lower the price $20,000, beat out someone who offered $40,000 over the asking price, And I promised them a smooth, fast close. And we were about to blow it because my husband's money wasn't liquid. Thankfully, I had saved enough money to cover the full down payment, and we used his portion for the other closing costs. But if I hadn't, my house would have gone to that investor, no question about it. So the moral of the story is it's not enough to just have the money. You need it ready, accessible, and protected. And just as important, you need to respect it. Don't touch that money. It's not spending money. Listen, the people that are successful at purchasing a home are the people who prepare for a future, while others are preparing for the weekend. Now, you all know I love me a step-by-step plan that you can start immediately. You need to open a high-yield savings account, transfer any money you currently have saved up, set up automatic payments the day after payday. Do not put any other money but your house fund money in this account, and let your interest earnings build. Most people skip this step, but this is the moment that your money stops sitting around and it starts building up a little, earning a little of its own. Where you keep your saving determines how fast your savings is gonna grow and how ready you're gonna be when the right house finally shows up. In the next and final episode of this house series, I'm gonna go through exactly what you should do 90 days before you purchase your home. How to prep your credit, how to boost your approval odds, and how to avoid those last minute financial mistakes that can blow the deal. We're almost at having the keys in your hand. See you in episode 5.